begin anew. I have absolutely no idea what I was doing last, which sucks because we were onto something. We defeated Ludopo or Ludupi or Ludopi or Dopey Doop something. We killed somebody. It was good. We have the double dragonflies, and yeah, maybe I need to go back to Athlum and see the castle if there's like another thing we can do. Catch way too many pieces. Well, at least you're okay. That's good. How's your week been, Holy? You been doing okay? Hopefully things have been going well. Like I said, my week hasn't been bad. Even today wasn't bad. I just spent too much time in bed, which is never great. Yeah, what was it? Again, I want to see real quick. There was something I didn't like about the upgrade. Is there an upgrade person here? There is not. Oh, I think I remember what I was doing. I was going to each of the towns and we were checking out the unions to see if there was anything that I had finished. That's what we were doing. Anyhow, so yeah, a little bit of a shorter stream come Monday and some other just small things, but that's basically it. And a whole bunch of new like first look videos and stuff are coming. I recorded one today, Into the Breach. I'll hopefully get that up soon. What else? I did Pit People. That actually finally released out of early access. So that's a cool one. I got a demo or early build, I don't know what exactly it is, of Ashes of Gods. Or Ashes of God, or whatever it was. We were talking about this like last week or something, I believe. I contacted them, they sent that to me. Hammerwatch Heroes was sent to me, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff, so I don't remember everything that was sent my way, but there's a bunch of stuff that I'm looking forward to checking out and to covering. So I'll be doing that over the next week or two. Additionally, there's going to be something planned for the early part of April. I think like the 8th through the 17th or something. I don't have the details worked out yet, so I'm not going to release it to the world exactly what it is. But if you guys are on Patreon, you know what I'm talking about. So, that whole scenario. Alright, let's go to Voltarosa. Nothing spectacular. Well, that's okay. Sometimes just having a basic week is fine. Like this next week's going to be a bit rougher. It's what's considered March break here, spring break in the US, and I don't know what Europeans would call it. I have no idea. But essentially, it's the roughly week off of school that, you know, grade school, elementary, whatever. Elementary, grade school, you know, middle school, high school. They all get a week off in and around March, and yeah. So, essentially, the theater is going to be open earlier and later, and there's going to be more hours and more work. So, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be good, because there's going to be a bit more money coming my way from that. But at the same time, it means a bit more work, a bit more time there, a bit less time doing this stuff. Like I said, I'm already missing out on a big chunk, like 7-ish hours, so like 14 videos worth of time here. Well, we'll see. Who is Jorgen? Oh, who's this guy? Zolian? Who are you, friend? You look amazing. I want you in my party. I want you in my party right now. Okay, so we need to go make some money. That seems to like be the thing that we've been doing a lot lately. Oh, you've been playing through Shadowrun Returns. I beat that game, actually. I know, it's shocking. And it's one that I wanted to cover. One of the first games I wanted to cover, but apparently it's cover at your own risk, the developers told me. Because they didn't technically 100% own the rights. They were using it, so they couldn't technically give me permission. Which is weird. Anyway. People have covered it, so there's not really much of a risk there, but still. That was just one of those weird, interesting little things. Maybe we try base 4? I'm not sure where we can go and, like, just farm stuff, really. Let's go see what's up here. Oh, you don't have a spring break? In Norway? Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I suppose a lot of other places in the world, they have school year. Do they? Maybe I'm delirious and I've just heard this and that's not true. I thought, like, especially in like Oriental countries, you know, like China, Japan, places of that nature, they have year-round school. Is that not accurate? And do other places have school year-round? Because like here, well, like in the U.S., and I'm assuming here as well, I believe it's the same way both times, or both places rather. We have school till, I want to say like early June, late May. I want to say early June, and then that's considered like the end of the year. And then there's like a break until mid-August, maybe the end of August, and then you start the next school year. And then you have a break around Christmas, which is just like Christmas break. And then you have 1 week during March, and those are your 2 big breaks during the school year. It was alright, you guys. You didn't like that you had a bit of time to do each chapter. I haven't got to play it that deep in yet, Holy. I know the game in and of itself is pretty cool. Like, I like the tactical combat, even though it's a little bit weird and there's a lot of stuff to take into account. But I like that. I'm not sure, like, I haven't gotten as far as you have, obviously, because I only played it when I was on camera. But it looked like it was going to be a lot of fun, but there's just a ton of story, too. So getting through all the story, which I don't mind, but it just takes time, kind of hindered my progress, I guess you could say. Slowed me down a bit, so that's why I didn't get as far in. Like I said, I got about, I want to say like 4 to 6 episodes in. I'm thinking it was like 5, but maybe it was a bit more. I don't know. But I did enjoy it, and the combat was quite good.
What's this?
You have school mid-August to Christmas, and then early January to mid-June. Okay, so essentially the same thing, only you don't take the extra week off. I gotcha. Yeah, that's basically the same. Okay, so maybe it's just in like Japan and China and places of that nature that have year-round school. And again, I could have just been, somebody might have said it, or I've heard it in various things, or they were thinking of doing that, or they were talking about doing that. Ow, that actually hurt my thumb. Pushing buttons might be slightly challenging here. I decided to give Dota 2 a chance again, by the way. Ugh. We won one game where they left in like 5 minutes, and then we lost 5 games. My people were just terrible. So, I decided I was going to play 2 on my own without anybody yesterday. And guess what? Ironically, I won both of them. I don't think I hit that button, but okay, maybe I did. So yeah, I played like 8 games of Dota last night. And that's one of the other reasons I was up as late as I was. Because I decided, like, I was so irritated, I was like, no, I'm not ending on this garbage. I was pretty angry. Our people made so many dumb calls, so many stupid choices. Well, this one guy, he's like, oh, I'm going to pick this hero to counter this hero. And then he never did anything at all to counter the hero. The entire time he's like, oh, by the time I was ready to do it, he was too strong and there was no way. Like, 2 games in a row, their anti-mage didn't die. Now, it wasn't the same person. At least I don't think so. Each game. But twice, anti-mage did not die a single time. And the first game, especially, we had the tools to kill him. Easily. There's no reason he shouldn't have died. But yeah, I was so angry. I'm like, you know what? I don't care if I lose 75 more games. I'm not sleeping until I win. And then I won the first one. I'm like, I'll play again. Won the second one. I'm like, okay. Well, it's clearly not me that's got the problem. And I played with idiots then, too. Like, people on my team weren't great. There was some questionable stuff here and there. And one, in the second game, they weren't terrible. But, I don't know. Dota just infuriates me. I played further than you? Really? How did you skip all the storyline? Like, I don't know. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, the Shadowrun games are good. Actually, the first one in the series is actually the worst of them. But some people weren't super thrilled with Hong Kong either, but I don't know. I liked all of them. Actually, let me rephrase that. I played Hong Kong a bit. I did like it. I liked the first game, though it was a little lacking in things. But it was still good. I still enjoyed it. I didn't play the second one, which is supposed to be the best of the trilogy. And Harebrained Scheme is coming out with another game, and I don't remember what it is now. Let's see. I think there's going to be tons of time to actually do stuff. Like, in each chapter, I don't think there's going to be a problem. I think that's just a way of making sure that you keep moving forward, and it's a way of progressing the game. Like, as time advances in that game, this is my thoughts. I don't know. This is my thoughts on how it works. Is new events and things will come up when the chapter is over, or when the season, or whatever it is that you're saying. Or what did you say specifically? You didn't like... Okay, limited time to do each chapter. So you can go around and get a bunch of stuff, and if you're ever to replay it, you can maybe choose different things to do. It's just like any game that's roguelike, or like FTL, for instance, right? You go and you make certain jumps in each of the galaxies. It's procedurally generated. While this game isn't necessarily procedurally generated, I don't think it is at all, Regalia. Or Regalia. I think as you go through and you finish stuff, you get everything done in the chapter that you can get done, and then the next chapter starts. A new storyline thing gets added into it, or, excuse me, I almost died. Or whatever happens. My throat has been kind of sore today too, so I apologize. Things are just trying to kill me all around. Car doors, my throat, it's fine. 2 episodes, and then you found out that you had to play through the game more than once to see everything because they limit time each chapter. Yeah, I guess it's kind of the same thing like XCOM, yeah. Like, I don't think it's as bad as, like, what I understood when you originally said it was, you know, you could fail if you didn't get enough done, or you can really get yourself hindered, which still might be the case. But yeah, thinking back about it, I think it's a bit different. Either way, still, Shadowrun's definitely a good series of games. So yes, you should enjoy those immensely. Alright. Cut off the leader. It's really warm in here too. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. Like, nobody's touched the heat in a long time. It's probably like 70, but today I'm just feeling extra warm. Maybe I'm dying. Who knows? Wouldn't that just be wonderful? No, probably not. It'd be bad. Seeing me die on camera probably traumatize a few people. Or make them morbidly curious. No. Definitely not that. Alright. I have no idea why I'm even here. I just figured, let's go to a place, try to get some stuff, capture a few creatures, and... And, yeah, get some money and go and get that new guy. See where we can fit him. Maybe he'll be a McGrady replacement. That would be pretty cool. Oh, look at that block skill. What? Ow, stop drop kicking me and butt biting me. Butt biting. It's funny. Oh, you don't think you can fail in Regalia? I think you probably can. Like, you can probably get enough... Well, If you lose characters in battle, you just lose them in the battle. They don't die permanently, right? There's been so many different games. I have a lot of demos to cool stuff, too, that I'm going to be showcasing over the next couple weeks. Like, even this morning, like, I was reading my emails before I got out of bed, or this afternoon, and I was like, oh, that sounds cool. It's essentially, I don't remember how they phrased it, but there was like 3 games combined into one. It was like XCOM meets Bloodborne that's supervised by something else. It was pretty funny. And essentially they did away with a lot of the RNG. No more missing at like a meter away from a guy or a foot away from a guy with your gun in his face. So every shot will hit, but there's stamina and all sorts of other interesting things. So it sounds really cool. And they sent me a link to download their demo, so I'm going to check it out and do some coverage on it. But that might be something that you could be interested in as, you know, development goes through and the game fully releases or what have you. They don't die permanently, okay. There's good things and bad things about permanent death. Like, it makes you care more about your people, you're a little bit more hesitant, you think more about what you want to do, and so on and so forth. But at the same time, getting really RNG unlucky, it just kills you when there's literally, it's like the game's like, no, that character's gonna die and there's literally nothing you can do about it. Deal with it! And they just, you know, you die. strategy can be flawless, you know, so on and so forth, and still you get really RNG unlucky, and it's as bad. Now tomorrow I still need to. I forgot to email the Colonel today. I'll have to email him after I get done tonight. And let him know that we're going to do recordings a little bit later tomorrow. Because I also, unfortunately, have something to do tomorrow that's not work-related, but something for my wife. And it's going to cut into where we normally record, the Colonel and I. And before that, which means it's cutting into my recording time as well. Like, this weekend sucks for me getting stuff done. And I had really big plans to get a bunch done this weekend. But again,
Sweet.
it's okay.
Still plenty of power
I can handle my schedule being screwed up every once in a while. It's fine. Ooh, revitalized 3. Very nice. I swear, every time I see super lative fur, I always see, originally, super laxative fur. I'm like, I don't want that fur. Don't get that fur near me. Alright, what are we doing here?
Hmm? All right. Awesome. Okay. Later.
Some gold ore, sure. Maybe we can find a meteorite at some point.
Hmm? All right. Awesome.
I think you should, Techman, if you're still lingering around, I think you should have probably gotten like a micro, what is it called? Micro USB keyboard for your phone or whatever it was that you were using. Just so you could keep up with your keyboard skills. Because now you're going to be all like, I didn't know how to use the thing that I've used for millions of years before now. What have I done? Was there anything else beyond this spot? I already got it, okay. It's going to be a day, folks. It's going to be a day. So when I get done recording, or when I get done streaming today, I'm going to try to do a couple more recordings. There's no giant creature coming to eat me this time. That's good. Or bad, depending. I'm going to do a couple more recordings. We're going to be switching up our quote-unquote daily episode. Come tomorrow. So starting like Sunday's batch of uploads. We're going to be going back to Spellforce 3. It tied with Wartile as the choice. So that's going to be cool. I've been wanting to get back to Spellforce 3, just haven't found the time. I'm going to get a couple more episodes of Wartile up before we do that. I still need to make sure I keep up with some Elix, because I do enjoy that game. And I am going to see it through to completion, all sorts of stuff. There you go. There are so many creatures here. Alright, let's see if we can't take some of them down. Yeah, we'll fight that one. I finally made it into Defiance Bay on Pillars of Eternity today, which is good. Haven't done anything in there yet, but I did make it in there, and I did finish up in Deerford Village. And a few other things I went and did, which is pretty cool. So, still enjoying good old Pillars. Kind of sad I never really got too far into it before. Felt like I got really far, but turns out not really. I'm getting closer to level 7, though I'm not quite there yet. There we go. Armor Shells group. Relatively armored. I'll be doing some more Star Ocean, Dot Hack GU. And like I said, a whole bunch of new titles coming. And I need to post, I forgot, I haven't done this yet. I've been trying to find a spot to do it because I'm trying to stagger every other episode of something as a Pillars of Eternity episode. So I'm struggling to keep up with putting enough Pillars of Eternity out while still doing other things. But I have Vermintide 2. I have a couple of episodes of that recorded. To kind of do a sneak peek and get people excited by it, so there's that.
How dare you?
Also, I was kind of wanting to do Vermintide 1 today, but I slept in, and I don't know, after the whole Dota thing yesterday, I wasn't really keen on doing any kind of team gameplay, so meh. So meh.
Huh. 'Tis just a wisp of a thing.
Okay, well, you can't do much. Combat arts. No, you know what? Play it by ear. Turn it around, keep your HP up. I should be able to slaughter this group pretty easily, I would assume.
Stand your ground.
Stand your ground, I say. I don't think he liked it at all.
Crushing blow.
Whoa.
You all right?
And restore 4. What? Also, we ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon. We have Amazon Prime now and all that. I've talked about this a couple of times. I'm totally bragging here. I'm not bragging. But we have Amazon Prime, and it's supposed to be, 2-day free delivery or whatever it is. It's one of the things that they give you. So stuff was supposed to come in yesterday for the dinner and everything that they were having for like the birthdays and whatnot. So there were 3 things that were ordered. Supposed to be there by like 5 o'clock on. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Don't give an inch.
5 o'clock on March 2nd, and they never showed up. They didn't show up today either.
Fight them to the death.
So not great. Definitively ungood. So we're not sure what's taking them so long at this point. Alright, save them no matter what. Can you actually get your HP up somehow and not just be terrible? And, I don't know. Yeah, Mystic Guards, why not? Like in the good old days where you're lucky if there was new games. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing, too. The good old days were the good old days for the wrong reasons. Video games were harder to make. Only big companies really put them out. So it was really almost only AAA titles. And then the rise of indies have brought so many amazing titles and games and things. Like Battle Brothers. Like, as much as I don't like it, and I will never play it, Minecraft. Huge one. I was an independent developer. There's been a ton. So it's different nowadays. But yes, it was much cheaper back then to do that. But if you still try to keep up with AAA titles and you try to get indie titles, you're hemorrhaging money. Thankfully, a lot of developers work with me and publishers and such, and they send me a lot of their titles, so I don't have to pay for all of them. They get free advertisement on the channel, I get the free title, and it's just good all around. It's a good working relationship. That's why it's always weird to me when companies just don't do that with YouTubers. Even if it's not me. If I'm still too small of a channel, or what have you, or streamers. If I'm still too small for, like, Square Enix, for example, or a Bandai Namco, fine. But if they work with other people, then that's good. And I know both of those companies do. We are just having a hard time with this group, aren't we? Should be fine, though.
All right now?
But there's certain companies that just like, nope, absolutely not. Then there's other companies, and it's still weird. There's a few companies that I work with that have special, I don't necessarily want to say requests, but like one of them, they don't want you to do any of the storyline of a game. So you can go into a level and play it, but if like there's like a movie leading into it or something like that, they don't want you to show any of that. So that's a weird kind of an oddity. There was another one that had like 4 things that you had to do. Once you completed all 4, that was like the end of your run. They said they only wanted to play up through 3 of those. After the 3rd chapter or 3rd replay or whatever it was, that's as far as they wanted you to go. They didn't want you to technically finish the game. That was strange. There's another company that's like, oh yeah, here we'll send you games, cover them, do all that stuff, but you're not allowed to monetize the videos. That's kind of weird, considering like 99% of people are fine with you monetizing the videos. Again, I'm not really complaining. It's just there's certain companies and places that just do what I would consider strange things, I guess.
Come forth if you want to be struck.
Alright, bring them back, peeps. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, Triple J. I'll start being better about posting a video on YouTube. But that, of course, means you have to have notifications on YouTube and see that it's the stream video. I say if you... I don't even think it posts a tweet on Twitter unless I manually do it. Like, I have all the notifications on, but this is getting ridiculous. But it just doesn't seem to work. Like, I don't know how our people are dying to these things. These things are so pathetically lame and weak. Oh well, at least we get the... Nope. Very rarely. But yes, that's happened as well. it's very, like, I've never run into that, and I don't know that I would want to do coverage of something on, you know, along those lines. And that's just, it's strange, because you know that's going to get a bad, you know, that's going to get bad PR, but at the same time, maybe they don't care whether it's good or bad publicity. It's just publicity in general. It's eyes on a product. And people are like, oh, this is terrible, and then they check it out. But as we saw with, what was it, Star Wars Battlefront 2, publishers and companies can do stupid things and get themselves into a tremendous amount of trouble. The gaming community is starting to kind of fight back a little bit, which is nice to see. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. We could bring the Cyclops. I don't want that. I just want to bring my people back. Just bring the people back, guys. Come on. That's possible too. Well, here's my thing. And I imagine a lot of people will be divided on this stance in general. I feel every game has some merit. Whether I particularly like the game or I don't particularly like the game. And while some people want people who are very opinionated and be like, oh, this is good, this is bad, I don't think I can objectively feel good about saying something's just garbage. You know? Like, to me, I think League of Legends is not a very good game. It's okay. It's like Minecraft. I think Minecraft is garbage. Am I going to review Minecraft and say that? No, because millions of people like it. It obviously has something there that I might not like, but other people do, you know? I feel like it's really, I don't know, it's overly harsh, and just, a lot of people are crude and rude when it comes to doing reviews and things, because they just want their opinion out there, and they don't care who they destroy or whatever the case is. Whereas me, like I said, I feel everything has merit, so it's very hard for me to give somebody, you know, negative stuff. I might say, well, you know, the game had a lot of bugs or whatever, and like, I'm not going to say, oh, this game is flawless. I'm not going to lie. So if the game is having issues, or there's glitching, or a character disappears, or something, like, fine. But I'm not going to be like, oh, well, this game is terrible because I don't like this one particular mechanic, which is fine for 99% of other people. But people are overly critical about so many stupid things. Like, I check out reviews, and I read reviews, and I see what other people are saying, and it's just like, seriously, guys, like, well, what? So I maybe I'm a little too, I'm playing softball a little too much, whereas other people are definitely playing a little too hardball. I couldn't even try it. I had to watch people play it at one point, and that was more than enough for me to like it even less than I already did without ever having played it or wanting to play it. Oh boy, Big Eyeball seems to have noticed me. I'd like to get out of here now, I think. I don't like fighting the eyeballs. They have like instant death skills. And I am not a fan of instantly dying. Huh. Well, let's just keep going, see where this place eventually takes me. Yeah. Well, that's just it, too. Like, Jim Sterling, very opinionated, but also at the same time, not sugarcoating stuff is good, too. Like, if there's shady practices, I'm gonna say, you know, I don't feel like that should be a thing. Just like Heroes of Newerth. It was an okay game. It borrowed literally everything from Dota 2, or Dota 1. It was a Dota 1 clone. And it was a required, it was a necessary evil, maybe? That's the better way to say it. Like, it showed that genre, the MOBA or the ARTS, or whatever you want to call it, the Dota-like games, could succeed, could exist as an actual game, not just like a modded thing that people play randomly. So seeing that, and then they built on to that and everything else, all the pacing, everything else was not 100% on point. But what they did was, I'm trying to remember exactly because it's been years now. Originally, you had to buy the game. It was never overly expensive. It was like maybe $20. You could get it for occasionally like $10 whenever. But they eventually went to a free-to-play model. And it wasn't like a subscription, but a free-to-play model where you only had access to like 5 or 7 or 10 heroes, much like I believe League of Legends has now. And you would have to pay for like hero packs and or you could keep playing and eventually get points to unlock it. And all, you know, basically most free-to-play models these days, right? And I really, really did not like that. And to me, those are just crappy crappy business practices or shady business dealings or whatever you want to call it. It's just not good, especially when you're playing a competitive game like a Dota 2, like League of Legends or Heroes of New Earth, or whatever the case is. Not having access to the full roster really, really, really limits you, and it's not fair. So people would actually get access to, like, early access to Heroes 2 weeks or a month or something before it would release to everybody else if they paid extra for it. And it was not necessarily pay to win, and also that was their way of testing it a little bit more. And by the time it would release to everybody else playing on Heroes of New Earth, that new hero, it already got nerfed into the ground because they released it super strong. So for like a month or 2 months, you had this like really high win percentage. Only the people that bought the hero could play the hero, and when you played against it, you weren't super familiar with it, and it generally started off really strong and then got, you know, weaned down to roughly where the other heroes were. So stuff like that just drove me nuts. Yeah, I know, Battle Royals. And I don't understand. Like, I get it. It's kind of a... I don't know. It's kind of an interesting concept. Something I could see being fun once or twice, but, like, people sink days and weeks and hours into the Battle Royale thing. And I can't... I don't want to do too many of these. I got beat up the last time I fought a bunch of these little weird crab things. I just don't understand how people can keep playing those games like that. Like, good for them. I'm happy that people have found something new that they really enjoy, but at the same time, it's really weird to me. As I said, it's an interesting and cool concept, but like after the first couple games, I would feel like you'd be like, oh wait, we're fighting a hairy crab. Oh, well, that changes everything about what I'm doing. Alright, let's make sure that we kill the ads first. Actually, I need to tie him up with somebody. Yeah, Lord David can tie him up. That's fine. Let's get this one taken out. Actually, no, let's go with the other one. And I guess we'll give offensive support on this one. But like a game where you hop in, and almost all, if not all of them, are super buggy, and they have so many problems. It just seems really strange that it's as popular as it is. But hey, you know, like I said, I'm not going to begrudge them that they found something they really like. I'd probably be willing to try, but I just don't really have the time. I think I've downloaded Fortnite, but I haven't actually played it yet. I was going to have Mutanot try it at some point, but he doesn't seem really interested. It's very hard to get him to try anything new. So he doesn't seem super interested in it, and like I said, I'm not really in any rush to give it a shot. I think it'll be like, oh, that was fun, but like I think I made the comparison to Civ. I don't mind playing Civ once or twice, or coming back to it every 6 months or a year or something. That's fine. But there's people who play it like every day for months and months, and they play like 50 games in a month. I would never be able to do that. That is so boring. But the thing with the Battle Royale that I have like mental issues with here is, you know, you hop in, game bugs out, it crashes. You spent however long waiting for the game to start, however long in queue, then you have the prep time or whatever it is, and then you go and you launch in, and then boom, instantly dead. So you wasted 20 minutes to do literally nothing. So or say that doesn't happen, right? So that doesn't happen. What's the alternative to that? Okay, you hop in, you start playing, and you get 15 minutes in. I'm assuming these things last for over an hour, maybe 40 minutes, hour, 2 hours. I don't know how long it takes to kill 100 and whatever million people that are in the game. But you're in there for like 20, 30 minutes, and all of a sudden you die. The game, again, glitches or something like that. You wasted all that time, and you didn't even get you didn't win the game. It just seems very frustrating. I don't know. A lot of people will be like, oh, well, it's the journey, it's not the destination. Sometimes it's the destination. Sometimes it's the destination. Alright, I'll take a look at that in a second here after the little battle here. Or after this turn. In case I get some more critical cool stuffs going on. It's funny, hairy crab. I am really glad I didn't go aggro all of the crabs, too. I was about to. I really thought about it, and I'm like, No, we kind of got beat down the last time we fought all these crabs. This seems like an inherently bad idea for me. Let's not do that. Oh, we haven't had any critical triggers at all.
Hang in there, okay?
Heal everybody! That is so much health. By the way, I also want to point out we've hit over 4,000 HP in one of our unions, which is cool. Oh, really? Really? It's that short? Man, it seems like it would be so much longer for... Don't they have like 100 and something people, 150 people or something? Alright, so we're done with the turn here. Let's see here. There's so many new MOBAs, but none of them have stuck. It's still the big two, really. I guess 3 if you want to count 4. I guess you can say 4. And the 4 would be Dota 2, League of Legends, Heroes of the Storm, and Smite. And Smite's kind of a step cousin to MOBAs, but we'll still include it in there. Let's see here. One of the biggest reasons you watch me is... Oh, I'm polite. I am mostly polite. There's a few times games have made me a little bit on the salty side. Thank you. I do try to keep it clean, and that's always the struggle, right? My wife's glad that I have integrity and I don't just go, excuse me, full crazy mode and just start swearing at people and everything else, but she's also like, you know, it'd be nice just to, as I said, you know, I bet I could go and I could just start being foul-mouthed and rude and terrible and everything else. I would alienate all my current subscribers, or at least a good portion of them, and I would feel terrible. I would probably hate myself, but I bet you anything, the numbers would rise like crazy, and I could be lewd and crude and crass and rude and nasty like almost every other YouTuber on the, you know, on YouTube, and I could become huge and sell out and everything else. But that's just not who I am. So at least when I do change words or what have you, I at least try to make it fun, funny. I mean, it might sound silly. Oh boy howdy being one of the weird things that I say, or oh poop, or doo-doo head, or whatever the case is, right? I say these silly things, but they're supposed to be silly and funny. It takes some of this nastiness that are in so many games these days out of it. So I do appreciate that people appreciate that, and I know many people have actually said that over the course of the time I've been streaming and or on YouTube. So it is good that people at least recognize and do appreciate that, and that is one of the sticking points to watching what I do, so that's good. So, okay, so it's about 100 people. Yeah, that's actually still surprising to me, Holy, that it's that few, that short of a time. Well, that changes my, it doesn't necessarily change my opinion completely, but it lessens the impact of the stuff that I was saying, so that's good. Like, I'm glad that that's the case. Because I just couldn't imagine spending like 2 hours in a game and then just dying 3rd or 5th, or, you know, your car explodes randomly or flips, or somebody just snipes you that you had no idea. You know, it's just, there's so many things in those games, and it's just like for a long time there was those survival games, right? Like Rust and Reign of Kings and just a whole bunch of others that came out, like even Ark Survival Evolved. There's just a million survival games that came out, and everybody was on that bandwagon. They're like, oh my gosh, survival games, yay! And there was so many that came out. And now that's started to die down, which is great. But yeah, it seems like somebody comes up with an idea, and then all of a sudden, all the copycats come out, and they just try to capitalize on it. And very rarely does anything rise above the original. With Fortnite and PUBG being the exception, as they crushed the H1Z1's Battle Royale, which I guess started all of this, though I feel like the concept of that has been around for a long time. It just never became popularized until H1Z1. Because, I mean, like, Last Man Standing is essentially what it is. They call it Battle Royale, but it's Last Man Standing. It's just on a bigger scale. So, I don't know. But again, I do like the fact that there are new things coming out that people hadn't thought of before. Like Dota 2, the MOBAs, the Battle Royales, the survival games. Like open world coming out. it kind of killed a lot of the storyline, story-driven, very specific linear games. I enjoy a lot of those. The open world genre exploded, and then people just started complaining like, oh, you know, linear games are just so bad. No, they're not. They have their place. So I think the entire world has gone a little bit too over the top for open world games. But there are still some that are linear, story-driven, everything else, and I do appreciate that.
'Tis just a whisper.
So, I don't know. It's weird seeing like the different things that pop up in video gaming as you go through the different years and stuff. It's always interesting.
That's the way.
Yeah, me too. Like, there's times where it's fine, and I don't have a problem with open world games, but the sheer number of them to non-open world games, to me, is the issue. It's like everybody forgot how to tell a narrative story. Not everybody, but you know what I mean. I know I'm using a lot of generalities, but you know, the majority of the people just don't prefer that these days, which sucks because I feel like I'm in the minority here. And you know, that's one of the big things that always drew me to video games. It's an interactive story that plays out before your eyes, and oftentimes you can have some sort of impact or influence on that story. It's great, right? But in open world games, yeah, you have more freedom, which is okay, but the stories do suffer a bit from it. Not entirely, and most open world games still have some sort of story structure, right? Like there's certain key events that are considered part of the main story or what have you. We might not die here, we might though. We're pretty banged up right now. Like, we won't lose the fight. We just might have to revive one of our peeps. Yep, me too. Me too, Holy. It's weird, like, I used to not like open world games at all. Like, I was like, oh, it's like the death of video game, you know. Just like super negative, which is rare for me. I was just like, oh, this is terrible. It's okay, but it shouldn't be, you know, this much, you know. But I've changed. Like, I can appreciate open world games, and I think it's really cool in many ways. But at the same time, I still prefer the other way. Most of the, again, it really depends on what I'm playing, what kind of mood I'm in. Like, this is kind of linear, sort of, but it's also open world. I don't know. This is a weird game in general, but you have specific areas, but you can move around within the areas. I don't know. There's so many little weird, like, half and half things, too. There's no real telling anymore. Yeah, actually I am interested in it, Vaxhog. And how's it going? How you doing today? Chances are, I don't know, I haven't actually talked with Ubisoft in a while. I should probably reconnect with them, but I'm sure they'll probably offer. But, again, I think I told you guys this the other day. The only real well, I didn't say this, but the only real successful Let's Play I've had from Ubisoft was the Heroes game, right? Might and Magic Heroes 7 and the horrible expansion. And I feel bad saying that, but it's true. The horrible expansion. It's the only real success I had. I played Far Cry 5 and a few other games, and it just didn't garner much attention, notice, or views, or really anything. So I feel, personally, I feel like I'm letting down Ubisoft, you know. They trusted me with the original one with the Might and Magic Heroes 7, which was great, and like, it worked out fantastically well. But all the subsequent ones from that point forward haven't been so great. Well, we did level up a bunch, and this is always a good thing. Man, like, really leveled up. So, I do want to play. Like, I did Far Cry Primal, and I have Windows 10 now, by the way, so I won't have the same issues I had with Far Cry Primal, where I couldn't do the rendering and uploading correctly. I had to do some of the raw files in there, which really frustrated me. But, long story short, I do want to play Far Cry 5, and if I can get it, you know, if I can get Ubisoft to send it my way, I will cover it. And I'm just hoping that it does better than my previous attempts at doing things that weren't Might and Magic Heroes 7 related from Ubisoft. But again, I don't know. Maybe they're going to be like, oh, it's not really worth it. But the thing that I said last week or at some point recently was I'm not the fat kid in the candy store type situation. Like, there's a ton of games that I would like to play for myself or even cover. But ones that I feel like, they're not really going to do that well, or I'd play it, but I might not want to cover it on the channel. Whatever, like Assassin's Creed, for instance. I don't really want to cover that on the channel. Same thing with... I had less of a desire, but it still looked like it could have potentially been a fun game. But the South Park games, Stick of Truth and the Fractured But Whole game, those both could have been interesting. The first one was even created by, or developed by Obsidian Entertainment. But again, not really going to cover them on the channel, didn't request it. I could have done maybe like a first look video and just been like, ha ha ha. I don't want to do that. So I try, unless I plan to do some sort of, do you lend me your heartache? Sure, take it. I try to think realistically what I'm going to cover and then cover it in some fashion, right? So generous, I appreciate it. Rush, how should I focus my training now? Kate won't help me at all. I think you're still one of our balanced peeps. Need of a large fang, yep. Land Dragon Talon, Meteorite, still don't know where that's at. Not sure where that's at either. We went back in, didn't mean to. You won't play it at release? I probably will. It gets lost to you over time. Yeah, that's true too. Oftentimes, there's so much to do, like... That's just the same thing that's turned me off to The Witcher 3. I think it's going to be a fantastic game. I do want to play it at some point, but I know I'm going to have to carve out like hundreds of hours to do it. But the problem is, it's so big, and I will want to go do a lot of the side missions till I get to the point where I just go crazy and don't want to do it anymore at all, which is possible too, by the way. But yeah, it'd be the same thing. I would start losing the story after a while because there's so many things to get distracted in doing along the way. But yeah, it's possible I'll do Far Cry 5. It's definitely one of those on my list. Of the recent released Ubisoft games, that's been the one that I've been waiting for. So, if they're still willing to work with me, I am still willing to give it a shot. So they're still going to tell me about finishing off the bases. Well, we haven't done it in a while. Let's go back to... It was Baltarosa, I believe. Sell what we can sell, see if we can't hire that new guy, and then we'll head to the base. Yeah, we can sell here. Problem though, there's a small problem. I have never actually played, like I have, I think all of them now. I have 4, 3, 2, 1. I played Far Cry Primal. I have, is it Far Cry Blood Dragon or something like that? So I have like literally the entire Far Cry franchise. I played 1 a little bit on my own. I've never played 2. I played 3 a little bit on my own. But I've never played 4. I mean, like a little bit. I'm talking like maybe an hour into 3. Looks good. It's one of those things where I want to go and actually play it and like finish it. I think it's one of those ones where you're going to really benefit from doing it in one sitting type situation. What is that? Ooh. I wonder what unburdens means. A prized tall sword fitted with the goblin's drop. Huh, neat. You didn't have that problem? You did everything and both expansion packs. Well, that's cool. But again, it's one of those things where it's a game that I'll want to play beginning to end, right? So if I'm not going to be able to do that, it's going to be one of those type situations. So that being said, I've opted away from playing The Witcher 3. I played I won't say most, at least half of The Witcher 1. Did not care for it too much. I tried playing The Witcher 2, didn't really like it. But seems The Witcher 3 looks to be much better. Which incidentally leads to another interesting, I guess, maybe interesting story. My account got hacked a while back. I think it's been over a year now. And it got hacked twice. It was like within 3 months of each other. I finally have the mobile authenticator and everything else. So it hasn't happened since, and I hope it doesn't. So thank goodness I have that now. But the first time they fixed it in just a few hours. They like reverted whatever back, got me my password, and let me sign back in. I, of course, did the cleansing on my computer, and everything was fine. Then somebody did it again around Christmas time. My parents were actually visiting and all that stuff. It wasn't quite Christmas. I think it might have been just after. Maybe it was January or something of like 2016, 2017. and or just before Christmas, I'm not sure. Anyway, it was around then, and it took them 8 days to get my account back to me. I could not do any of my videos uploading or anything for 8 days because it took Steam's support that long to get back to me. I was not a happy person. I don't know why they were able to do it in a couple of hours at one point, and then it took them a million years the second time around, but that's what happened. And I was not thrilled. Okay, so what group is the worst off right now? It's definitely Arena. She has 4 people, and they're not so great. So the Raiders Fork is fine.
I'll do my best.
This guy's not so great. So let's see how much he's actually at 526 right now. And what skills does he have? He's got hexes and invocations that are mostly, there's some damage and a little bit of, okay, he's not super useful. Okay, that's good. That's good. So what does that mean for us? That means that we also have Maddox. Hey, that was Pegasus' buddy, and Gabriel. All of these are actually fairly decent. But this is our new guy. What kind of skills does he have?
Consists of soldiers with various skills.
Okay. He's got more invocations, better hexes, but he doesn't have any other type of arts. Well, he seems like he's a better version of the guy we already have, so I'm gonna take him. And that moved her up a little bit in HP. Actually, I think it was just a straight side upgrade at this point, so it didn't even really help. That's fine. Okay, so where are we gonna go now? I think we're gonna do a save. And we're slightly higher, and we're gonna go to base 4 and see what the base 4 boss has to offer. Hopefully we're strong enough to take care of him, even though we struggled on base 3 for quite a while. We'll see. Maybe it's easier, just different. We'll see. Boo! Boo! Death to you, Jung. Death to you. No, I'm kidding. Don't die. Oh, if the raid is offensive, I can moderate it in the chat setting. Cheese is amazing, and marmalade is awful. I agree. I agree with that sentiment. Hello, Colonel's raiding party. How art thouest? Thynest, thou thus thine. Oh, we don't have anybody. Aww. Stay on my toes. Area of attacks from afar. Rain death upon mine enemies. By the way, Colonel, are you here? Speak up if you are. For I will probably need an extra half hour tomorrow before I'm going to be available. I have to do something for the wife. And I might be on time, but probably not. Oh my gosh, look at his amazing weapon. Look at the new guy. He's awesome. Look at that. What?
Expected from you.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure if he followed either. I don't know how the rating thing works exactly. I don't think he knows either. Oh, okay. I think he tried it because he has no idea how it works. Okay, so we have people that are close now. Combat arts. I can do air. Oops. I can do area effects from far. Combat arts. Come on, guys. We can do this. You didn't know how it worked. Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Don't hold back.
I feel like one of our groups are in a much worse position than the rest of our groups. We'll see. Why do you have so many accounts, Jung? Colonel's entire army. See, I'd be a little bit more concerned if I didn't see how strategically flawed the Colonel seems to be when it comes to Divinity Original Sin. Playing with another person. I must say that part of it. Because that's one of the big things, right? The Colonel, he's told me, if he plays on his own, he has everything strategically in his mind that he wants to do. He'll go through and he'll play it, and it works fine. But when he plays with somebody else, and we have any kind of varying idea, it just shuts him down. He cannot react or adapt to it. So it's funny. The RPG army doesn't need strategy. Oh, you changed your name. Okay. Yeah, because I've seen a few times you've changed your name. Alright. Man, these guys are completely... We should close in and help them. Alright, what are we looking at here? Emmy's group is a little bit banged up, but... Meh. I'm going to lower some morale. Yeah, we'll clear the ailment, I guess. I guess we'll close in. We'll keep all of our people close together. That way they can help one another.
Pull it together.
Yay for healing! Hopefully the guy in this base, when I eventually get inside, is not as strong as Ludopo and his ridiculous group of nasty people. By the way, our morale is holy heck, man. 13,000 damage with that? Our morale is looking fantastic. Alright, I'm going to ask a question of you, Mr. Colonel. Dynasty Warriors 9. Searing Flats? Springs? Something? I don't know. The place south of Defiance Bay, and I think the bridge. There's a bunch of drakes outside around these like pools of like, I don't know, I guess they're water, they're like hot springs. There's a cave inside there. Once you go into the cave, you eventually come to a dragon who is defending its spark or drake or something. How bad is that fight? Because I found that today and ran away like a scared little girl. So, should I have done that or not? Yeah, I'm going to go and end it with the Gay Bulg. I know, it's such a fantastic name for a thing. It's fine. Anything's better than Dynasty Warriors 9? This is the Russian strategy. Oh, I missed. I thought you said you were going to reach 15. It isn't that bad? Well, whoever told me that using the level 1 anti-fear spell on Durance to fight drakes, that has been exceptionally helpful. It has made all the difference in fighting those guys. So, by the way, I'm going to go blind here because this is going to get really bright, so I'm just going to prepare now. Yeah, I'm in Defiance Bay right now. Alright, here it comes. The brightness. Ah! I'm melting! Special effects. Is there a thing that we have that helps against... Oh, and I finally learned how spells work with wizards. I'm stupid. Didn't realize that you can learn spells from other books. Figured it out today, so that's good. There's a lot of things I just didn't know. But either way, I'm learning. Stay on your toes. Clear your status ailments. Did you hit anyone? Nope, stay on your toes. There was something I wanted to ask that was critically important, and I cannot remember what it was now. Oh, defense against elements. I know there's a wizard spell specifically that keeps him protected from elements, but is there a litany or a buff of some sort that keeps us protected as a group? Because I fought some storm blights, and that did not go well. No, I already don't like the auto pause upon combat. It's not bad when it works. It's like every once in a while you'll get thrown into a combat where, say how to phrase it. Like you'll say something and then you actually get thrown into combat and it won't auto pause. But most of the time it works. And then half the time I'll now un-auto pause and then re-auto. It's just annoying. But yeah, no, I definitely don't want to turn on any more of those. I actually can't stand it. Alright, so let's see here. I don't like he has no AoE protection against paralyzed or charmed. Oh. That's true. Metal armors don't protect. I think that's totally fine. Why wouldn't they protect against it? That sounds legit. Alright, well, since he's the only one that's close now, he's gonna have to take the brunt of the beating here. However, he's got Omni Strike, so get him, Rush. Yeah. I know we have swords, but we decided punching a bit more powerful than swordplay. Ouch. It's fine. Did you see Hammer Watch Heroes has come out, Colonel? Alright, I could give it all I got, which I should, but I'm just going to get my HP up. Because everybody else is... Oh, goody. I'm just going to have everybody save me no matter what, and then let good old Lord David finish off the rest of them with his giant gun again, so we can go blind. It'll be fine. Hammerwatch has gone downhill. Well, it was a good game until some paladin joined and started playing. I'm just saying. Yeah, welcome RPG Army to the stream, by the by. Sorry for blinding you again with the giant white screen of doom, but it's going to happen. This is the easiest way to deal with massive quantities of enemies, or group K, L, M, N, and J, as it were. See? They're all dead. One move. It's amazing. And more reinforcements. The white forearm of whiteness.
I won't let bullies like you get in my way!
Hey, we can throw the Cyclops in. Eh. Other units do not act. Why not? Oh, cool. We actually made it to the actual base defender. Yeah, okay. Well, let's set up the field. Why not? Attack from afar. Seems kind of dumb, but we'll do this one. Why not? Well, the Colonel's actually a private in the RPG Army, which is weird. You wouldn't think that would be the case. But, sure enough. Me, I'm a cadet, or maybe an ensign, or a recruit. If you wanna go super low, do that. What the heck was that they hit us with? Enrage. Interesting. Ouch. Mine face. Aha! Red potion. There are only 4 ranks. Good, bad, ugly, Colonel. That's it. So which are you, Jung? Where's Kara? I haven't seen him in a little while. I think he might have been here like last Saturday. I think he missed Sunday and Monday. It made Miriam always miss the Saturday. Unfortunately. I think I streamed too late or just at a weird time. Maybe she's busy. Okay, well now we have all sorts of cool stuff going our way. We're relatively healthy. Let's do some murder. Because it just feels right. And give it all you've got, I guess. And you can do the same. That's what I don't want you to do the same. I want you to go over here and give it all you got. There we go. Restore to verb 4.
Oh.
Aw, boo. Thumb still hurts. I know that wasn't a thumb button, but still. I was prodding my thumb. And then I couldn't get my finger back into position in time. Very nice. Wow. Holy heck, we're doing a lot of damage. Oh, then we... Oh, man, I want to see how high we can get. That was like 28,000 damage. And then we killed him. He just walks over. gone, and that just ended the combat.
I
It's
feel
fine.
stronger than before.
Feeling pretty good. Nimble Thunder Clap 2. We got life powder stuff for life. Okay, cool. You have no rank. Let's see. Okay, I have no rank. Do you have enough gold to hire a merc? Prodding my thumb. No mercs, only loyal servants. Sad kitten face. No, I closed my thumb in the card door, sort of. It was like as little impact as you could possibly do, but it still smushed my thumb, and it hurt. So all yesterday it was in a lot of pain, and today it still hurts. It feels like it's swollen. It's not actually swollen, but it feels like it is, and it's sensitive. So, hey, there's 2 people over there. There's no way this ends well. Let's save over base 3 because, you know, we could be dying here multiple times, as is the thing that happens with this. Alright, gals. I assume you're both gals. Maybe one's a guy. I don't know. Tell us things.
What the hell took you so long? Ugh! I'm gonna bust you up extra just for making me wait. Hinnah, don't get too.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Hanna, just stand back.
We dealt with these 2 before. Why are they against us?
Don't be silly. Do you think I'd allow them the chance to hurt you? Okay, for you, I can share.
Actually thinking about it.
Bringing lots of pain your way. As am I, the merciless.
Thinking about it, the weird purple Yama, or whatever it is, the big fish person that we fought the time before last, I think we helped him too. So why are they... This makes no sense. It's fine. This game is a big cliche. Could be. It's sensitive. It's that time of the month, it seems. Only the Colonel. Ladies and gentlemen, only the Colonel. Oh, this is interesting. Huh. Well, how bad do you think I'm going to get destroyed by these people? I'm thinking relatively bad. There's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to do that, but let's try it. Alright, Lord David, we know you're going to be going up against Hanna. Let's do combat arts. Cut off their leader, that sounds legit. And, oh boy howdy. Play it by ear, maybe? This is not going to go well.
You won't get forgiveness from me.
Well, that was underwhelming. That was a bit more whelming.
That wasn't necessary.
That was nice. Look at that sword. It's amazing. Oh, Haggis with the dodge. What? And a slap and a dodge from her. Alright, that's fine.
Stop them here.
Oh, really? We're double deadlocking her? That's not good.
What's this?
I need to deal with the other units. Did people get petrified? I feel like people are petrified. Haha. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, she's all misty and rock-like, sort of. Oh, that wasn't enough? Dang it. Oh boy. That wasn't that bad. But don't worry, there's more. Shield Potion 4? What the heck is that? That sounds awful. This is gonna kill me.
I won't let bullies like you get in my way.
Nice. This one looks.
This is gonna go very badly. Well, we just got silenced. That's really bad, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's really bad. Okay. Well, the good news is we're bringing somebody back to life. Scandalous clad woman? Is that like scantily clad? You've heard it both ways. Well, they're healthy for now. What? Oh, good. We removed the silence. And we're going to do a lot of restoring. But then we're going to tank all of them attacking us at once. And we still haven't killed a single group yet. Ooh, that's nice.
Gotta suck it up and stop these guys.
Ow. That wasn't that bad. She's just like, smack. Still not too bad. Alright, now what? Our morale is in the toilet, though. Oh no, they're gonna heal up a pretty decent amount. We really gotta kill the babies. Come on, give me a dodge. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Hey, you guys are going. Alright, again, I'll be on a half hour later tomorrow, Colonel. Take care. I will see you tomorrow, and good night. Thanks for stopping by. I need to kill something. Because if I don't, it's going to go very badly for me. Keep your HP up. Keep your HP up. Turn it around, I guess? Just don't die. Oh, you actually blacked him out. That's not cool. Well, we're gonna stay healthy, I guess. Vitalize 2. Comes an attack. Another attack. Crossbreak doing some damage. And restore to make sure we stay alive. Alright, good night, Harry.
Yes.
Thanks for coming along for the raid. Please tell me this is going to do some damage to others. Oh, it did a little bit. Ooh, what's that? That looked impressive. I still don't know what that guy can do yet.
How you like that?
Well, that was a big hit. Now, if we can just land this, if this hits. There we go, we got one of them down now. Oh, good block. Oh, what are they going to do? Ouch. Oh no, Caustic Blast 3, that's going to maybe kill everybody? It hurt. It hurt a little bit. Tag is doing work. Alright. Combat Arts. What are we looking at here? Keep your HP up. Keep your HP up. And keep your HP up. Oh, they're doing something again. Who are they gonna hit? Oh my... Okay. They hit everybody. If we can survive this turn, that would be fantastic. That was a little bit of cray-cray. Okay, that seems bad. Good dodge. Oh boy, that's gonna leave a mark. There's no way. Oh, come on. They were almost dead, and then bring them back. And you can't bring them back, huh? That's bad.
Are you okay?
Let's get some eye cream going there.
Interesting.
No big deal. Restore 3. It should help us a lot. Actually, less than I was expecting. Oh, good. We made it. I actually was expected to not make it there. I figured we'd get cut off on our way.
Thank you.
That's going to be useful. Keep throwing them heals. We have heals for days. Oh, they're not going to survive this. Nope, they're going down here. What the heck is that?
Are you alright? I'll remember this.
Okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. I really could use a... Oh, good. Yes, no, do that. Could really use a dodge counter kill. That would make things so much easier. Alright, come on. Yes, they're gonna make it. That's not a sword, that's a suspension beam. Alright. That seems like it's probably not going to feel good. No, it didn't really do much. Just made us weaker. Didn't kill us. Okay, so we may survive this. We really have to pick off the extra units and then deal with the two gals. I feel like dropping one of the gals might even be the better play. If we do this fight again, I might try that. Oh boy. Well, they're fully healed now.
Are you alright?
Oh, survive. Please. Oh boy. That's going to leave a mark. We should live, though. Now, question. Are they going to do their AoE dance, murder, kill thing this time around? I want you taken care of. Seems awful. But we're going for it. Combat arts, and you turn it around, and oh boy howdy. Hurry and heal them? That probably sounds like a good plan. Give it a shot, we'll see. Oh, here we go again. Oh, just no, go ahead, murder our entire team. 3 of our unions at full health. Kill them. No, that's totally legit. Are you serious? Why?
Don't give an inch.
And then they still both get to move. This is gonna hurt. And this is gonna kill us. And then we're gonna have to do it again. It's fine. Yep. They're definitely dead. Okay, maybe I just ignore the 2 girls altogether. I mean, we kind of did that anyway. I tried to tie them up, but maybe we ignore them altogether. And what we do instead is we just send everybody at one group each time, and we kill off the group. See if that works. Because that went very poorly. It started okay, and then it went very poorly. So I need to kill off E and F first. I'm pretty sure those are the biggest threats. So I'm going to send everyone at E. And hope that we kill E off. Then we'll go everybody at F. And any kind of healing we have to do in between. Watch, they'll one-shot our entire group this time. Nope, but they definitely hurt him. Alright, so there's the first interception. That hit nobody else. That's depressing. Well, she's paralyzed. So I'm going to try it this way. If this doesn't work, we'll try maybe doubling down and attacking one person. That's a new skill, I think.
We shall stop them here.
Alright, so we finally got to interfere.
Prepare yourself.
And maybe No, it's highly doubtful we'll do enough to actually drop this person. Yeah, there's no way. We did half damage to him.
Crush their flank.
We'll kill him here, though, so this is good. Goodbye.
This is destiny.
Do we have any way of healing off of that? No? Now we have to survive the fallout. Which I don't much like our chances, but they're not too bad yet. Okay. It's okay.
Nothing to do but fight now, is there?
Alright, I guess I'm gonna do Talisman's Gift. I'm gonna keep our HP up.
This one looks loaded.
We're gonna have to hang in there. And Arena needs to use Omni Strike. Yeah, we're gonna cancel that. We're gonna... Oh. Gonna have you hang in there, I guess. Alright. Good dodge. Talisman's Gift is going to help us. Hopefully we do some healing as well, which I believe we will. Yeah.
Hang in there, all right? Thank you.
Scary, scary stuff.
Can you handle
Uh-oh.
this?
That's not good. They die here, don't they?
Your ground.
Oh my god, you killed another... Oh my...
Guys, they're to the sides. Get ready.
Not a fan. Alright, we're going to try to take this group down. But of course, we're going to have to heal ourselves after the horrible, just awful badness that happened. But it looks like we'll actually kill them here. So if we can Oh, we didn't kill them. No, why? Oh. I mean, there's still a potential chance here. We might be okay. But we're going to have to recover the down people. Then we're going to have to finish off them, which we may or may not be able to do. And we have to survive whenever they decide to do their crazy thing again. I'm going to go for bringing them back. Bring them back and kill them? Seriously. Just end this. Come on, guys. It's not that tough. Should have probably played it by ear, though. They were so close to death. Maybe could have gotten a free heal out of the whole ordeal. Everybody's gotten a lot quieter since the raiding colonel has left. You still with me, Holy? Rough stuff. A rough battle.
You all right?
Looks like we're going to cure a lot of our ailments, though. That's good. Now, as long as we survive, which I don't know that we can do, you're still there. That's good.
Damn it!
Oh.
Bleed more!
Eh. Okay, we blocked. Blacked out.
Be careful!
I would like to take these guys down too, if possible. What's a blue potion? Oh. You going to bed soon? Yeah. I'm going to be ending soon. But you can definitely go to bed now if you want to, man. I'm not going to force you to stay up. Clear the status ailments. You're tied in with him. Play it by ear. Combat arts. And yes, lower their morale if you can. I think we're going to get slaughtered. I hope not everybody dies with this one, though. Oh my... Well, not everybody died, but they sure came close. Like, real close. No! They died. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they die? Alright, cure status ailments. Heal. Jeez. Heal some more. Heal some more. And more status ailments cleared. Rush is so happy. He's just like... Ooh. Oh, good dodge.
Check this out.
Yeah, I know. Defense down. You're no fun. Double strike? You missed.
Interesting.
Twin gimlet. Support 3. And boy, howdy. Bad juju's going down. Bring them back. You know what? I'm going to turn it around. Who are you against? I want you to bring them back. I do. And you? I don't think using Omni Strike is the right play. Maybe hang in there if you're lucky.
Beautiful.
Come on, boys, don't miss. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
It seems you are the victor.
I had a feeling that was going to happen. Alright. Let's continue to throw some heals our way. We're down to the final couple, but... Like, it's the 2 and then the 1 extra group, so there's 3 total. The final 3, but we still have to survive whatever the next assault's going to be. The next big AoE, murder everybody and watch us die because we're in a really bad situation. So, not great. Sadly, not great. Bring them back, yes. Everybody bring them back. Oh, don't do your AoE. Okay. It's going to be the next turn that's going to be the AoE. So if we survive that, we should be fine. Maybe. Maybe we're fine. I don't know. Does he have like a chunk of, like, just bent metal or broken rock or something on him? Ooh, Orphic Wart. Still don't know what it does. I should probably look that up at some point, but we has it. We has it. I know we have it. I know. Alright. Deadlocked. What? Ow. Oh, we're going to actually do something good to her. Or bad, depending on how you look at it. Come on. Get him with the Nimble Cascade Strike 2. She's almost dead, I think. Okay. Oh! Ha! Oh boy. Okay, so, as good as this is gone, we need to make sure these people do not survive. I'll play it by ear. You're going to try to keep your HP up. I'm going to actually have you strengthen your defenses, which I don't know what that's going to do, and you're going to try to lower their morale. Here comes Twin Snow Petal. Please don't kill us all, or anybody.
You require assistance.
It looks like it hurts so bad. Four wins. That was underwhelming. What the heck? Okay, she's gonna crush our attack, which we resisted apparently because we're a boss. I think it's a little late to defend now. Maybe I'm wrong. What do I know? Alright, double time 3. What? Cascade Strike. Oh, that's going to do a lot. This is going to kill him. Yeah. Alright, now it's down to the Twins of Doom. Bring them back. Turn it around, actually. Bring them back, because you need to heal too. This will also get you a chance to heal, so...
Nice work.
Oh! The dodge counter wreck. Oh, look at that. 14,000 damage off of that. Wow, we just did 26,000. She didn't even flinch. That's scary. Who needs sleep anyway? Exactly, see? I slept in today, so you don't have to. That's how this works. I think we've got it. Again, short of them slaughtering us in one move, I think we've got it. She's almost dead, if I'm not wrong. I am wrong. She's not almost dead. I thought she was. It's okay. I think we're all gonna
My gratitude.
double down on one, is my guess. I don't know who... I guess the black-haired chick. We're gonna go after her. I think she's B. We're gonna go... Nope, she's A. Everybody's gonna go after A. Lower morale. Take them all out at once. Yeah, lay down cover. He silenced us, but that doesn't mean we can't keep punching you in the head a bunch of times. But he silenced and that stopped our morale movement, which kind of sucks. Intercepted, that was expected at some point. Okay. Ah, I hit the wrong button. And hiya! Ooh, good block, I guess. Alright. Wind shear, kind of underwhelming. Spark, kind of underwhelming. Support, that's going to be good. And refresh, gonna clear the status ailments. No more silence. Yeah. His morale is flashing. He might actually get something the next turn here. Come on. Alright, and what are we getting? Just regular silencer too? You didn't bring anything extra to the table? That's a weak sauce. Alright, keep your HP up. Turn it around again. I guess turn it around, maybe? Turn it around, that's what we're doing. Oh boy. Okay, sure. No, yeah, no, that's, yeah, totally fine. Now we finally go down to a quarter of her health. 22,000 damage, too. That's mildly impressive. Oh, that's bad. Ooh, that's real bad. I think this is it. We're going to lose here. Oh, no, we made it. We still might lose here, but less of a chance of that. Man, they're powerful. Oh my gosh. Their one AoE is just enough to slaughter us. Yeah, lower defense. I know. And you're gonna second. What does that do? She's healed her for 89,000 damage. What? That's not good. We gotta kill the black-haired chick. If we can do it after this turn, we're gonna be good.
Strike back.
It's perfect. Keep it going. We're so close to death. I mean, they can literally kill us like that. Instantly just... Sorry. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Now you die. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, they're doing it again. Please don't kill people this time. Please. Please, maybe.
Steady there.
Whatever.
We're down, but not out.
Come on, boys. Smash 2, get it. Come on. Alright. Unless this super enrages the sister, which it may do, we might be okay.
Come on, guys!
Oh!
Take this.
She dodged it. Of course she did. Ow, that really hurt.
Don't underestimate your foes.
Mighty Cascade Strike 2. He didn't hit very good though. It's like a glancing blow. Oh god. Are you? Cure them even if it kills them. I hate everything about this. Wait. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. What's happening now? Why can't I? Oh, that's super not good. Why can't I resurrect the people that are dead? Oh, God.
I win! Why?
I suppose this means I must continue the fight.
I don't know what's happening right now. Okay. It's looking better. Well, oh god. How bad is this gonna hurt? Not that bad. Oh, wait. She's got like 8 million attacks that she can apparently do. She's attacked like 5 times. What was that? It's whatever. Give defensive support. What does that do? I don't know. Sounds good. We're doing it. Save them no matter what. No, we're going to go with turn it around. Hang in there. And you will save them no matter what.
Can't you take care of yourself?
Alright, that's decent. Revitalize, rejuvenate too. Okay. And restore. Okay.
I owe you one.
Alright, and now we're going to continue to throw heals and restore and refresh and double time and buff, and it's looking better. Still horrifying. I'm still really scared. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's looking better. Were we just on standby? Oh, no, there we go. Okay.
What? Forget how to block?
Will you seriously stop paralyzing people? That's twice now you've literally canceled out my ability to do things. By paralyzing. Oh, the refresh, followed by the Mighty Dragon Crush. There we go. Explains all the commands. Who are you dominating? Oh, they resisted it! Get wrecked! Last Remnant. Is there any one particular that... Oh, it said it resisted, but apparently not. We're going all in on curing them here.
This isn't over.
We just... Do they have, like, 0 health and we just, like, one-shot bring them back? I hope we kind of... Well, I guess we're just going to go full heals now. I mean, a lot of it explains something. If you look at the top of the screen whenever I go to choose an action, it explains it. And then you can get further details by pressing, I think it's X on an Xbox 360 controller or Square, I believe, on a PlayStation controller. And it gives you the basic breakdown, you know, line by line, of what's actually going down. Alright. Let's get this done. She can't have that much left. It's fine. Lower my defense. I don't see you surviving more than 2 more turns if we're lucky. Of course, you could just dodge. That's fine too.
What's this?
Bluff 2. Well, got a little bit of morale going our way. Was it strengthen your defense? It was Orphic Ward. I have that as a skill, and apparently that's the skill that strengthens my... Oh, get slapped! That strengthens my defense. She's dodgy. She's almost dead, and morale is looking much better for us. I think we killed her, maybe, with this group. Kala's Wrath. Oh, I didn't hit very hard with Rush. The Mighty Thunderclap, this could be enough. Except it dodged. No, she's gonna dominate again. We're gonna have to kill our own people. Will we resist it again? Are we enthralled? No. No, we're not. Alright. Let's end this. What a battle, folks. Ouch, my thumb. That's gonna do it. Yeah.
Hanna, it really hurts.
Bye, Hinnah and Hanna, or Hinnah, or whatever your name is.
I know I'm good.
Alright, Mighty Cascade Strike
I'm becoming
3,
stronger.
I must
Nimble Strike
help
2,
my
Red
mother.
Potion 2, Smash 2, Paralyze, Gas, Vivification Herb 3, Smoke Canister, which is an AoE, Rejuvenate. That was great. That was really good for us. The Night Bloom. Oh, she's taking a weapon from us. That's interesting. So she doesn't want to use her staff anymore. She's going to switch to this. Look at the damage. You know what, sis? You want it? You can have it. You can have it. Well, that was actually quite difficult and relatively intense. I'm not going to lie. I was a little worried. You guys weren't worried at all, though, right? You knew I had that. That was easy sauce, right? You would think at some point we would just be able to walk through some of these things, but it's all quite terrifying. Oh, new things to buy. What is that? Custom long pole fashioned with a blade affixed to the tip. Okay. I don't have any monsters to sell, but that's okay. Alright, where is the thing? It's this way? I don't think I've been in here. Oh yeah, let's see what Orphic Ward does, since I don't actually know. I think it's Pagus who has it. What is this? Weapon Arts. Megalore. Weapon art for the Heartache. Strikes all enemies within the hidden art Megalore for substantial damage. Huh. Okay. Sure. Well, that's cool. This is it. It gives a friendly union the power to withstand mystical attacks. So basically it buffs our mystic abilities. Unions always act first on turn. Other units don't act, can't be intercepted. I don't think that's Orphic Ward. Oh, that's what destroys them with Megalore. Oh, okay, cool. I have to cough. Give me a second. Ow, that hurt. Something tickled my throat. It wasn't great. Okay. Guild tasks. Nope. Employ unit. Nobody good. McNeil. Yeah, I guess I have been here before. These seem familiar. Well, I'd like to take a look real quick at our party member here. Yeah, he already gained quite a bit just the one time that he went into combat there. I also like how each of our group has a different thing. Rush's troop, David's division, Emmy's squad, and Arena and friends. It's kind of, I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. Well, I think I might just break it off here. It's a little bit shy of 2 hours, but that's okay. I accomplished another base. We ran around. We did a bunch of stuff. We talked about a whole bunch of different things. And it'll give me a little bit of time to get some stuff done before my wife wants to kill me. Like I said, I have 2 to 3 recordings I want to do before I finish up tonight. So, yep, I'll be back tomorrow. Again, it'll be 2 hours before the stream started today. It should be at 5 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And I suppose I'll see you all around that time.